Hi, I'll be solving 30 SAT math practice questions on solving equations and inequalities. Let's get started. If a minus 12 is equal to 12, a is equal to, very simple question. I'm going to add 12 to both sides in order to get rid of this negative 12 here. A is equal to 24. If 6p is greater than or equal to 10, I want to isolate for p, so I want to divide both sides by 6 in order to get rid of the coefficient 6. And I have p is greater than or equal to 5/3. If x plus 10 is equal to 5, I want to isolate x, which means I want to subtract 10 from both sides so that I can get rid of this 10, and x is by itself, so x is equal to negative 5. If k over 8 is equal to 8k, in order to get rid of the 8, I multiply both sides by 8, so these cancel. K is equal to 64. The inequality negative 3n is less than 12 is equivalent to, here I'm going to divide both sides by negative 3. The important thing to remember is whenever I multiply or divide by negative number, then I flip the inequality. So in this case, since it was pointing this way, I will flip it to the other way. And these cancel, so n is greater than negative 4. Answer is D. 9a plus 5 is equal to negative 22. First thing I want to do is to get rid of the 5 by moving it to the other side. And you can do this by subtracting 5 from both sides. So these cancel. 9a. I'm going to divide both sides by 9. So isolate a. A is equal to negative 3. Let's move this up so that you can see it. The inequality 3x minus 6 less than or equal to 4x plus 2 is equivalent to. So first I want to expand the brackets on the right hand side. 4 times x is 4x plus 4 times 2 is 8. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the 3x to the right hand side and 8 to the other side. So first, let's move the 3x to the right-hand side. I do that by subtracting 3x from both sides. So these cancel. Negative 6 is less than or equal to 4x minus 3x plus 8. So that gets us, so 4x minus 3x is x plus 8. Now I want to subtract 8 from both sides so that I can isolate for x. These cancel. I have negative 14 is less than or equal to x, or x is greater than or equal to negative 14. Answer is A. Okay, question number 8. 6x minus 4x plus 9 is equal to 6x plus 4 minus 9. There are a few ways to do it, but let me just collect like terms. So 6x minus 4x, and then 6x minus 5, because 4 minus 9 is minus 5. I am going to move 2x to the other side by subtracting 2x from both sides. So they cancel. So I have 9 is equal to, just going to do it in one step because I don't have that much space here. 6x minus 2x, that's 4x minus 5. I'm going to move 5 to the other side by adding 5 to both sides. So this way I can cancel these out. And I have 14 is equal to 4x. How do I isolate 4x? Divide both sides by 4. So 14 over 4 is the same as 7 over 2. And the 4's cancel, so x is equal to 7 over 2. D. What is the solution set for the inequality? So I'm going to expand the brackets. Negative 8 times x is negative 8x. Negative 8 times positive 3 is negative 24. Is less than or equal to 2 times negative 2x is negative 4x plus 2 times 10 is 20. Now I'm going to send negative 8 to the other side, to the right hand side, by adding 8x to both sides. Like so. So these two cancel. Negative 24 is less than or equal to, so negative 4x plus 8x is equal to 4x plus 20. And then I'm going to add 20, sorry, I meant to say subtract 20 from both sides because you want to get rid of this guy. So these cancel. Negative 44 is less than or equal to 4x. Now divide both sides by 4. To get rid of the 4 here. So negative 11 is less than or equal to x. So x is greater than or equal to negative 11. That's the correct answer. Now number 10. 3c squared over 6c plus 9 is 15. What is the value of c? So first thing I want to do is I want to simplify by reducing, so c squared and c, they cancels, and then 3, so let's rewrite it, 3c over 6 plus 9 is 15, and so 3 goes into 6 2 times, so I have half c plus 9 is equal to 15, so half c is equal to 6. I did that by, I skipped a step, but I subtracted 9 from both sides, like so. And then so the 9's canceled, and 15 minus 9 resulted in 6. And then to get rid of the half or 2 in the bottom denominator, I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. So the 2's going to cancel, so I have c on the left-hand side. 6 times 12, that's 12. Go to question 11. W over w plus 8 is equal to negative 6 over 18. Well, I'm going to rewrite that. And negative 6 over 18 is the same thing as saying negative 6 over 18 or 6 over negative 18. They're all interchangeable. What is the value of w? So in these cases where you have a fraction equal to another fraction, what you can do is you can cross multiply. That means I'm going to multiply it this way, I'm going to multiply that way. So what's w times 18? 18w, and I'm going to put it on the left hand side. And then what's negative 6 times w plus 8? Well, that's just negative 6 times w plus 8. And I'm going to put that on the right hand side. This is called cross multiplying. And let's expand the brackets. Negative 6w minus 6 times 8 is 48. Let's bring 6w to the other side. So when you bring it over, the sign changes. Right? It's like adding plus 6 to both sides, 6w to both sides. Then negative 48 remains. And you want to divide both sides by 24. So the 24s will cancel. W, and negative 48 divided by 24 is negative 2. Question number 12. 10x over 7 is equal to 5x minus 10 over 3. Again, we're going to use this technique called cross multiplying. So 10x times 3, 30x. Put it on the left-hand side. 7 times 5x minus 10, I'm going to put that on the right-hand side. And this only works if you have a fraction equal to another fraction. So let's expand the brackets. 7 times 5x, 35x. 7 times minus 10 is negative 70. So let's bring the x to the left-hand side. So 30x minus 35x is equal to negative 70. When you bring it over, the sign switches. It's like subtracting negative 35x from both sides. So 30x minus 35x is minus 5x minus 70. Now let's divide both sides by negative 5. These cancel, so you have x is equal to, how many times does 5 go into 70? 14 times. And since we have two negatives, even number of negatives in multiplication or division means positive. So you have positive 14 as your answer.